La manière champagne est fabriquée à travers la méthode champenoise. Tous les matériaux et les composants clés proviennent de la région de Champagne en France, qui est dans le nord de la France. Les vignons de Champagne sont principalement situés entre les villes de Reims et Épernay. Chaque année, les raisins sont récoltés à la main seulement en septembre, et ils sont pressés dans les 10 heures suivantes la récolte et en expulsant le jus.
The juices from different sorts of grapes separated. We don't mix the juices together.
Les jus sont mis en cuve et étiquetés selon le cru.
There takes place the first alcoholic fermentation. The yeasts, which are contained into the grape juice, and the yeast that we have, turn the sugar into alcohol and carbon dioxide.
Which we don't want to mix with the wine, which is why we open the trappers at the top. You cannot see it on the pictures, but we open the trappers on the top of the vats and we let the gas out.
Après la première fermentation, du jus sont mélangés.
We usually blend the three grape varieties, usually but not necessary. Sometimes we can just select, for example, the Chardonnay. Then we can see on the label Champagne Blanc de Blanc, white from white. This is usually a blend of different crus, different villages. If we have a very good parcel, we can produce a Champagne mono cru.
Before aging, we will add a mix of sugar and yeast in order to trigger a second alcoholic fermentation, which will take place inside the bottle. But this time, the gas, which will be created, won't be able to escape into the bottle, which means that it will mix in the young wines, and this is how the champagne gets its bubbles. So it gets sparkling, because the gas cannot escape anymore. Then, it's time for aging.
According to the law, it has minimum 12-month aging for non-vintage champagne, minimum. Here at Canadian, it's even longer. I told you about 2.5 years for the authentic range, about 3 years for the Leonie, and 4 years for the top quality.
Here, by the house moon, we will let the champagne age 3 years for a champagne brut, so-called brut, not sweet, 5 years for a vintage, and 7 years for our most prestigious cuvée. So at the end of this process, at the end of the aging process, the yeasts are not useful anymore, and they will create sediments on the bottle. And in order to get rid of them, we have two processes. The first one is the ridding process. You have your aging bottles here. So at the end of this process, you have the sediments at the bottom, on the side actually of the bottle. The riddler will put them on those racks. So you turn them a bit, and the more you turn them, the more you will incline them. So you will put them almost upside down at the end of the process. Why? Because we want the sediments to slide into the top of the bottle.
La deuxième méthode pour se débarrasser de la levure est la rustition. Nous gelons les sédiments au-dessous de la bouteille de supprimé. Nous avons ensuite le dosage, l'addition du sucre. Après cela, notre champagne est prêt à être bouché et étiqueté.